Hello there. So my name is Heather, Heather N. King, and I'm doing the Be Confident or Beware tag. I was tagged by Miss Chocolate Star. Thank you very much. So, first question. When did you first get into makeup? How old were you? I have memories of first playing with makeup when I was, I think, 12. That sounds about right. I remember my first lipstick actually was from Wet n Wild, and it was like a magenta color. It was really bright purple. It was like, but more like, it was like a, yeah, magenta. And I remember I used to get an allowance once a week, $5 once a week, and I always spent it on Wet n Wild. All right. What made you start wearing makeup? My mother always wore makeup, and I wanted to look like her, really. How do you feel when you wear makeup? I feel creative, pretty, sexy, unique. Um, yeah, I love makeup. What is a makeup product that makes you feel beautiful and confident? Without a doubt, foundation. I love how foundation gives you that, makes your skin look flawless. Even if you already have good skin, like foundation just takes it to the next level. I love foundation. That always makes me feel confident. As long as it's the right shade. um, what product can you not live without? Foundation. I'm a big foundation person, and I like it all. I like sheer, I like dewy, I like matte, I like full coverage, I like demi-matte, I like all finishes. What is my favorite skincare company? My favorite skincare company is actually H2O Plus. Although I actually don't have any products from them right now. In the future, I'll definitely pick up some and do a review for those of you that are not familiar with H2O Plus. And yeah. Clean and Clear or Neutrogena? Clean and Clear is what I call my dirty little secret, or actually more like my, kind of like my guilty pleasure. 1 week out of the month, I use an acne fighting line from Clean and Clear to control oil and reduce breakouts, prevent breakouts. So definitely Clean and Clear. I'm a fan of salicylic acid. Whoops, sorry, I missed one. Concealer or bronzer? That's a hard question for me because I'm not a big concealer fan and I'm also not a big bronzer fan. Concealer, a lot of times I don't really like concealer because I feel like if it's not used correctly, it just looks like, hey, I'm wearing concealer. And bronzer, I'm not a big fan of because a lot of times bronzers for women of color don't show up. I mean, we need very specific shades for bronzers to show up on our skin. So a lot of times, you know, companies have bronzers. I put them on, they just disappear on my skin. They don't contour, they don't show up. So if I had to choose one, I guess it would be concealer because you can do a lot with concealer. Do I feel confident without makeup? Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. If my skin is super duper broken out, then yeah, I don't feel very good without makeup on. But if I'm having what I call a good skin week or month, then yeah, I feel okay without makeup on, confident. If I could choose any makeup company and had won $500 worth of makeup, which company and what type of makeup would I use? I would definitely have to say Urban Decay. That is my favorite company, and I don't have nearly enough things from them, so definitely. And I would really stock up on the Naked foundation. Love the Naked foundation because I like foundation. All right, LA Colors or e.l.f. I have not had the pleasure of trying LA Colors. I only recently learned about this drugstore brand, and I guess in my area it's not a common drugstore brand. I've not seen LA Colors, although I've seen it advertised in some magazines, but I've not had the pleasure of LA Colors, and I only recently discovered e.l.f., and I'm liking e.l.f. I'm definitely looking forward to trying more things from e.l.f. So LA Colors or e.l.f.? I'll have to say e.l.f. by default. BH Cosmetics or Coastal Scents? And yeah, I'm definitely becoming a BH Cosmetics fan. e.l.f. Eyelid Primer or Urban Decay Primer? I'm a big fan of Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer potion. So definitely Urban Decay again. Clinique or Lancome? I haven't used either of those companies in ages, to be honest. But when I have used them, I was definitely more prone to use Lancome. Lancome has always been at the cutting edge of like mascara technology. They always have a great reputation for great mascaras. They were the first ones to come out with the oscillating mascara technology, so definitely Lancome. If you had to look good for a date but could only use 3 products to do so, what would they be? I would have to say mascara, blush, and lipstick. Yeah, that's what I would do. Mascara, blush, and lipstick. I can make my face look good with just those 3 things. Alright, I would love to tag Stallion1920, Time the Infamous, and Diva Makeup Queen, and anybody. I tag anybody and everybody because I'm still new on YouTube, so these are people that I follow, but they probably don't know I exist right now. Whoops. My cat is playing with a pen, a writing pen, so he just knocked it off the table and now he's chasing it around the apartment. Alright, so I also tag anybody and everybody who wants to participate in this tag. Alright, and thank you again, Ms. Chocolate Star. I'll see you guys next time.